In this video, we're going to be talking about apostrophes on the SAT. No matter what SAT you take, you're always going to get 2 to 3 questions dedicated to apostrophes. And after watching this video, you're always going to know how to tackle them and how to get them right. I'm Kat Severson, the inventor of the Severson method, a scientifically proven way to learn anything fast, including the apostrophes on the SAT. Many of you know what apostrophes look like, and you've seen those questions on the SAT. Sometimes they're easy to figure out, and sometimes they could be a little bit complicated. I will teach you a process that will help you identify whether you need an apostrophe or you don't. So first, I would like to begin by saying that apostrophe can mean one of the two things. It could either mean possession or a contraction. In this portion of the video, we're going to be focusing on possession. When I possess something, I can either express it with I possess these pants. I can say pants of Katya, or I can say Katya's pants. If you can undo the possession by using the preposition of, that means it's possession. When you can't do that, then there's no possession. Here's an example. The cat is flying on the broom. Then we could say the cat's broom. Or we can say cat apostrophe s flying. By that, we would mean cat is flying. So one is possession, another one is contraction. So now let's focus on possession. Here's an example for you guys, and I want you to pause the video and try to answer it by yourself. When you unpause, I'm going to walk you through. Circadian rhythms, which are controlled by the body's biological clocks, influence body temperature, hormone release, cycles of sleep, and wakefulness, and other bodily functions. Okay. How do we decide whether it's A, B, C, or D? Here's the process. First, you need to decide whether there is a singular noun or a plural noun. Circadian rhythms, which are controlled by the body's biological clock. Is it one body or is it many bodies? Body's biological clocks. Well, it sounds like we're talking about just one body. Therefore, answer choice A and B is out. Now, is there a possession? Body's biological clocks. Biological clocks of the body. That means that there is possession, and that means we are going to choose answer choice C. Why not D, you're wondering? Because there's no possession of the clocks. Really, it is almost safe to assume whenever you have two nouns standing next to each other and you're asked about possession, it's almost guaranteed that there is going to be possession. And here we have bodies and clocks. Clocks of the body. So there is going to be possession. And if you want me to illustrate this even more, I'm happy to do that. Many of you own this calculator. And the calculator has a cover. How many calculators? One. Calculator and calculator's cover. How are we going to write this? We're going to say calculator apostrophe s denotes possession. So apostrophe s cover. But what if we have several calculators? Now we're going to say calculators covers because we have several covers. Hope that makes sense. And the exact process that I want you guys to go through when you're approaching these questions is first ask yourself, is it singular or is it plural? Basically, is it one calculator or is it more than one? Then after you've decided whether you need an S or you don't need an S, then you're going to decide, is there a possession? Cover of the calculator, so calculator's cover, and another one, so it's going to be calculator's covers. Let's do some examples. So this is the exact process. First, you ask yourself, is it singular or is it plural? And second, is there possession or no possession? Let's do this one. The world's oceans absorb more carbon dioxide. Worlds. How many worlds? One world or many worlds? So far, we only have one world that I'm aware of. So world has to be singular, which means A and D is out because right here we have worlds with apostrophe and worlds plural. Now, if it's one world, is there a possession? The world's ocean absorb more carbon. Well, the ocean of the world, so we can prove that there is possession. And now we don't have a choice whether it's singular ocean or plural ocean. Therefore, the answer is C. Next one. Pause the video Silica lining forms a glass walled cavity that may look like plant's root system. How many plants? One plant or many plants? To answer this question, you could look here, root system. It doesn't say root systems, because if we had many plants, then they would have had many root systems. Therefore, we're talking about one plant. Another fact that is pointing to its singularity is A right here. An article A means that it's one. A table, an apple, a plant. A plant's root system. Because A, singular, contradicts with plants right here, that means A is incorrect. Let's examine B and C because they both look very similar. Plant's root system and plant's root systems. I don't like C for one reason, because here it's systems and an apostrophe. That means root systems belong to something else, and we don't have anything for them to belong to because there are no nouns after the word systems. So the right answer is B. One more example. School officials are taking away students' choice to give up their time. School official or school officials. Is it singular or plural? Looks like we don't really have a choice because all of the answer choices have officials in plural. Is there a possessive? Well, it looks like right after the word school officials, we have a verb, which means there's no possession. Possession can only happen when we have two nouns, or noun, adjective, and a noun standing next to each other. Therefore, there is no possession. That's why answer choice A is out. Now, we're taking away students' choice to give up students and choice. These are two nouns, so there's probably going to be possession. Now, we have to decide, is it one student or is it many student? Taking away students' choice to give up their time. The pronoun there is pointing to the fact that it's many students. If student was singular, then the sentence would have gone choice to give up his or her time for nonprofit activities. So there points to the fact that it's plural. Now, what are we choosing between B, C, and D? Is there possession? Yes, there is, and it's plural. So we're going to choose answer choice D. Are taking away students, many students, and then an apostrophe is going to stand for a possession. Choice to give up their time for nonprofit activities. Hope this makes sense. One more example for you guys. Tuition reimbursement programs signal that employers offer their workers opportunities for personal and professional development. Well, although here we have workers and opportunities, two nouns that are standing next to each other, they're really not standing next to each other, because offer their workers is going to be an object. Offer their object, opportunities, what is it that they offer? So there's going to be an indirect object and a direct object. So workers and opportunities are really not standing next to each other. And then also, think about that signal that employers offer their workers opportunities. Do they offer workers opportunities? No, they offer their workers opportunities for personal growth. Therefore, there is no possession, but it's plural workers and it's plural opportunities. Therefore, the answer is C. Let's just try one more time. One more question for you. This is from a recent SAT. Question number 10. What did you guys think? Eager to judge the painting's merits for themselves. Well, let's think about it. Is it one painting or many paintings? We actually do have a choice here, because answer choice B implies one painting, and then merits is plural just because you're not discussing paintings' merit for themselves. You're just discussing paintings' merits. Is there a possession? Merits of paintings. Yeah, there's definitely possession. So we need to be looking for an answer choice that includes plural merits and a possession. And the only answer choice that gives us that is C, which means it has to be plural paintings. So the answer choice C is correct. Turner's headline making stunt stole the show, attracting crowds eager to judge the painting's merits for themselves. Merits of the paintings. Plural, and there is possession. At the beginning of this video, I told you that apostrophe is responsible for identifying two things, for possession and contraction. We have just discussed everything there is about possession, and in the next video, we're going to be talking about contraction. Make sure you click on video number 2. I'm going to link it up here.